Hello, my friends in rhythm. Trevor Meyer here, co-founder and CEO of Warrior Beat, here today to teach you a new djembe groove that is based on the watermelon. And if you've taken our Facilitators Training Intensive, you know that the watermelon is played like this. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. So that's a 16th note. So remember, we have our grape, which is grape. And then we have our 8th notes, which are mangoes, mango. Then we have the triplet, which is a pineapple. And then we have our watermelon. And so a lot of times when I'm grooving on a djembe, I'm just taking my watermelon and just it's where I position my hand on the drum that's going to give me the variety of tones that we've discussed to create a groove. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a watermelon and I'm going to play this groove here. Watermelon, 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 watermelon. One E and a 2 E and a watermelon, 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 watermelon. Good. So what I'm doing is I'm taking and I'm playing the first beat, the wah, as a bass tone. So remember, the bass tone is your palm, fingers together, played nice right in the center of the drum to get that nice fat bass tone. And then I'm playing the other of that first series, that first watermelon is watermelon, 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 watermelon. So the first is a bass note, and then the termelon are grace or ghost notes. So put it together, it sounds like this. Watermelon, 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 watermelon. Good. And then the second part of the groove is we're going to do a muted slap, which is, remember, the muted slap is our non-dominant hand. For me, that's my left hand, is down on the drum head, fingertips on the outer rim of the drum. Get that nice popping percussive sound. Like that. So practice that. Remember, palm down. Should get that nice percussive slap sound. And so the second part of the watermelon groove is watermelon, 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 watermelon. So you put them together and you get watermelon, 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 watermelon. Very good. A couple of things to keep in mind as you practice this is going to be your hand positioning. So what I'm doing as I'm playing the groove is you'll notice my hands are constantly in motion going forward and backward across the drum head. And that's because what I'm doing is each stroke is moving my hand in position for the stroke that follows after it. So we want to keep that economy of form in mind when we're playing these grooves. So that way when I'm going, my right hand is making its way back to do that slap, and vice versa. In the second part, it's making its way forward to go back to the bass. So it's not just tone placement, it's that back and forward motion in rhythm. And also, the prep for my slap is incorporated too. So that's like watermelon, that min. O-N, the last beat of the 16th note, is your hand coming down and staying down on the drum. So it's watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. And see, now my hands are set up to do the slap. Very good. So let's put it into action. Let's do a little practicing. We're going to start slow, and then we'll gradually speed it up. So remember, anytime you're practicing one of these grooves, we want to start slow. It's about just getting the proper hand technique first, and then once we feel very comfortable with the hand technique, then we can speed it up. But there's no need to rush ahead and get too fast with these grooves. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'll start us off. 1, 2, and here we go. Watermelon, 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 watermelon. Bass, slap. Bass, slap. Good. Watermelon, 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 watermelon. Bass, slap. Bass, slap. Bass, slap, bass, slap, and watermelon, 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 watermelon. Just let it sink in. Watermelon, 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 bass, slap, and count out loud. And watermelon, 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 watermelon. Hold that tempo. Let it sink in. Good. And watermelon, 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 watermelon. Speed it up a little. Watermelon, 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 watermelon. Melon, watermelon, 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 watermelon. Good. Nice and slow. And watermelon, 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 watermelon. Bass, slap, bass, slap, bass, slap, bass, slap, bass, slap, bass, slap, bass, slap. Good. Little faster. Nice. Nice and smooth. Watermelon, 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 watermelon. Bass, slap, bass, slap, bass, slap, bass, slap. And a watermelon, bass, slap, bass, slap, bass, slap. Good, bass. Faster. And then watermelon, 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 and then watermelon, watermelon. Watermelon, 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 watermelon. Slap, bass, slap. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. All right, great job. So that should give you a good idea. Just, work on that beat on your own. And again, when you're practicing, I always recommend, start real slow, just allow those different hand techniques to sink in, and then speed up. Once you feel comfortable at a certain speed, you just want to gradually increase your tempo, but still maintaining proper technique as you increase your speed. And before you know it, you'll be doing the... just like that. But you got to start really slow. And again, I also recommend practicing to the metronome. Remember, there's all kinds of free apps that you can download on your smart device. I always recommend the Pro Metronome app because it's free, and the metronome will count the grapes for you, and then you play your watermelons against that grape. So very important. Again, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.